We are good. Good to go.
Okay.
Nice nails.
Oh, thanks. Can I tell you some secret about this, which is the cheesiest thing I'll ever tell anybody?
Do you always do that?
No. So I read about it. So they're shipping now.
Are we recording?
Was in the show. Yeah, it's recording.
Oh, okay.
We can start the interview anytime,
Okay.
but this will be fun. It's almost better if it's candid, right?
Okay.
It makes no sense to anyone but us. That's fucking. I'm actually a huge fan of yours. I really am.
Thank you.
I am. So how long have you been doing stand-up?
8 years.
So you just started 8 years ago, and you've gotten like really popular then in 8 years.
Well, I am a woman.
Wow.
No, I think there's going to be more women coming in the forefront very soon because women have to do everything now that men have to do.
Yes.
And like the idea of saying woman comic is like one of the only professions left where you put woman in front
of it. So what made you start?
Well, I lived in New York and then I moved to LA to be an actress. I don't know, I just thought everyone in LA was just kind of like, from being in New York, everyone was sophisticated and knew about things. In LA, it just kind of seemed like nobody knew anything. Like no one had any reference. I was working at a bar where I think it was attracting a lot of dummies. Like people were like, I'm going to be an entertainer.
Yeah.
It's like you can hardly talk. Like how are you going to be an entertainer?
But I think most people just want to be famous.
Exactly. So I started talking about that. I saw someone I knew do it, and I was like, oh, you can just stand up on stage and talk about your feelings. Like I didn't realize. I thought you had to be like Rodney Dangerfield, like in a suit.
Right.
And so I saw that, and then I did it, and it went well, and so then I just kept doing it.
So did you always have this sort of shtick with it? Because I feel like one of the things that's harder to get to in comedy is sort of deciding who you want to be on stage.
Yeah, I think it kind of like finds you. Not to get too metaphysical about it.
No, I want to get metaphysical.
Okay,
I've been wanting to get metaphysical.
Well, you just sort of start performing, and then all of a sudden you see what people laugh at, and it's not always the thing that you were trying to get them to laugh at, and you're like, oh, people are laughing at who I am, and then you start writing more in that voice, and then you kind of start to build that thing.
Right.
You seem very funny. I bet you're great on stage.
My cat thinks I'm funny. Sergeant Johnson.
My dog is named Mayor Cutie.
Oh.
Do you want to hear my new idea?
Oh, yeah.
So here's my philosophical idea for what's going to happen. Because we've kind of gotten screwed on decades. I'm assuming you're around the same age as me.
Yeah.
We had like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Yeah.
We are about to enter, hopefully, a revolution with the internet. And so we're going to be able to feel like what it was like in the 60s. Like the 60s, it was almost a revolution. But now, instead of like going to nature, how the 60s did, I think that our generation is going to have to go to like where there aren't computers to get away from it, because there's like TVs everywhere. Like everywhere you go now, there's like fucking football reruns going on, like at a nice bar, and like everywhere you go, there's TV. Everywhere you go, people, reruns. There are, and everyone's just like constantly on their computer and checking their.
I was like, oh my god, are you getting on the phone during our interview?
Kind of, because I'm like, I'm obsessed with it, you know, and it's embarrassing.
Oh, I follow you on Twitter.
Twitter's embarrassing.
Oh, but you're funny.
Hold on, I have something for you.
You're funny on Twitter.
I have a Kim Kardashian tweet I wanted to read. Hold on.
Oh my God.
She's wonderful on Twitter. Kim Kardashian. Does anyone know where there's a Carl's Jr. in the Valley? I am seriously craving one of those salads. So these are the salads that they now gave her a salad dressing, and she's now getting paid to tweet about Carl's Jr. So every 10th tweet, it's the end of the world. Like, we're going to have to remove ourselves from what's happening very soon. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe we'll all just become alcoholics.
Oh, Austin. Perfect. Brings us back to why we're here. So, what's next for you? You're on Chelsea.
I'm on Chelsea lately.
That's been great. You like it?
Yes, it's very exciting.
Yeah, I think you're funny on it. I like it.
I actually, this is interesting. I'm going to be a judge on The Last Comic Standing.
Oh, you are? Like the weekly show?
The weekly show.
Oh, really?
It's me and Andy Kindler and Greg Giraldo, and Craig Robinson's going to be the host. And so we're all kind of being ourselves, and so hopefully that will create new personalities. It's not like someone has to be Paula Abdul.
Right.
Although that would be a good one.
Fun. That's like the best one to pick.
Just mainline vodka and amphetamines, and then just spin around in your chair.
So, congratulations on everything.
Thank you. Do we need to cover anything else?
No, I don't know. Is there anything you want to say?
Twitter at Natasha Leggero.
Yeah, and I honestly think she's one of the funniest people on Twitter.
And I do retweet Kim Kardashian a lot.
And spring fever.
And follow Spring Fever.